Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol that is well established. My name is Babagana Yahaya Aminu. I'm monitoring and coalition consultant for UNICEF, and actually I serve in the capacity of being monitoring and coalition consultant for about 10 years now, working with the UN organization. So in particular, today I'm going to introduce us briefly on what UN does and what UNICEF also does in terms of providing employment opportunities for the youth and for anybody that wanted to become part of the United Nations family. It will interest us to know that currently in Nigeria, if you permit me to go quickly into the topic, in Nigeria, we have more than 900 volunteers currently serving the UN system. And numbers still continue to count. Currently, there are about 234 vacant paid volunteerism within the United Nations across the globe, both in physical and some virtual. So you can understand where the role of information technology comes to play here. Of the 234, different roles or different positions for being a volunteer and a paid volunteerism that exists, 70% of these are done virtually through the internet. That means at the comfort of your home, at the comfort of your office, you can as well be a volunteer to UN family as well. Permit me to share a brief things about being a UN volunteer. While I present that, I will indulge your patience, please. Thank you very much. Actually, currently in the United Nations family, of the volunteer positions that are available, also UN is doing what is called the Giga Project. And Giga Project is all about providing opportunities or connecting each and every school in Nigeria to internet and providing opportunity for each and every young person to information and opportunity for being employable. Giga is one of the pillars of the Generation Unlimited. Generation Unlimited is a global agenda driven by UNICEF and for which the executive director of UNICEF is now enforced trying to do that. Just yesterday, we concluded a session, an administrative session globally, for which the federal government of Nigeria was presented by the Honorable Minister for Education. And recently, we concluded what is called mapping and connectivity validation in more than 3,000 schools across Nigeria. Our effort is towards connecting all these schools to the internet, and more than 1,500 are already connected within Africa. So that's the efforts we are making through the Giga, and the slogan for Nigeria is all about school to school and community to community connectivity and opportunity for employability. One of the greatest tools that our youth today can actually leverage from is what is called the YOMA platform. YOMA platform will provide opportunities for our young graduates and our young professionals to register on and acquire skills for lifelong employability. YOMA is a platform for which each and every Nigerian can really connect to, and it has 3 key objectives. One of the objectives is to help graduates and any other young person, either in school or after school, to actually grow and have potential to be employable. Also, it provides opportunity for young people to actually make impact in their society and beyond. Thirdly, also is to provide them with a platform to thrive for their own self-being. And this has actually provided us to record a tremendous growth from this community. Currently, Giga initiative is sitting in the most industrial hub in Nigeria, Lagos and Kano. And more than 2 million youth and graduates are currently registered on YOMA, and most of them are part of the UN volunteers that we have as of today. This platform also provides opportunity for young Nigerians to showcase what they have as a talent and what they have as a skill. So these are some of the things that actually will provide our youth today to be at a matching with other regions in Nigeria and other regions within Africa and the world at large. So YOMA is one of these platforms, and for you to access YOMA, you can just go to yoma.africa. So YOMA.africa is free for everyone, whether you are employed or not employed. This is a platform for everybody to participate, and this is a platform for everybody to showcase what they have and benefit from. And for graduates and non-graduates to become volunteers, because volunteerism in UN organization will have to start from as far as you have minimum of junior secondary school certification, you can become a UN volunteer. And for our youth and graduates to be able to have access to this platform, then our youth will need to register on unv.org. That is unvolunteers.org. unv.org. This is a platform, that when our graduates register, they don't need to do anything. By any chance or any moment there is a position that matches their qualification or matches their skills, then automatically the system will match them with an existing opportunity, and they will receive a notification that their profile is matching a specific opportunity, and if they wish, they can express interest and they will be considered. So it is as simple as 3 steps. One, the first step is for graduates to get on to unv.org. That's the first step, and register. The second step is to watch out for any available opportunity that they may be interested in. And thirdly is to express interest. And it is a very simple process that once a graduate registers, that graduate will be matched with a profile and receive notification. Or if a particular position is available, but based on the skill sets that the graduate, in terms of filling the profile, did not match any of the positions, but the graduate feels that he can really participate or give his own contribution through that, that person can really also go ahead and just search for the current opportunities. And by getting onto the current opportunities, you can see globally there are about 240 new entries. Before I came onto this stage, I saw 234, and now it's 240. So you can see opportunities are ever growing. All it requires of a graduate or non-graduate is to have a platform. And this is one platform that is just a click away. So this is the role of technology. And as I mentioned, what I saw is that there are a lot of opportunities that are online and offline. If you permit me to just zoom in a bit from my screen, you can see even right now, you can see there is an online, we have some on-site and some online opportunities. So it is readily available, and that means some of the positions that you're seeing here does not match any of the existing profile. In as far as a position matches an existing profile of a particular graduate, the system automatically excludes that position from becoming publicly available here. Unless that graduate do not express interest, then it will come publicly here. So it is as simple as that, and that means for our graduate to be able to have access to this, they will need digital literacy. And one-stop shop for acquiring digital literacy is the YOMA platform. So you can see we are providing opportunity for young people in Nigeria to actually have access to the platform to acquire the skills, and as well having access to where they can also deliver on what they intend to deliver. 2 days ago, the Director ICT, Federal Ministry of Education, and the Technical Advisor to the Honorable Minister, Mr. Mahmoud and Mr. Abubakar, have made a presentation on what as well we are doing for those children that are out of school and those that are in school. Specifically, it interests me to talk about this particular topic when Sir here talk about the Almajiris, the CSC representative actually. So actually, these Almajiris are also one of the greatest challenges that we have in terms of out of school, because 70% of out of school children in Nigeria are actually those that are on the streets. From UN, in UNICEF in particular, where I come from education, actually of the 10.1 million children that were estimated to be out of school are what we call children on the streets. And children on the street, comprises those that are in Almajiri setting and those that are neither in Almajiri nor in public settings. So these are the categories that we have. And of those that are in Almajiri setting, you see, we have those that are in Sagaya, we have those that are in IPS, Integrated Primary School, we have those that are in Zambia, and so on and so forth. But what can we do using technology to provide access to education to those children without forcing them to be into the public schools? Because obviously, we know that the current infrastructure that we have in Nigeria in education, even with the existing children that are in classroom, is not sufficient. You will go to a school, you will find more than 200, 300 kids in a class, and we just be managed by one teacher, for which our standard is to be 40 pupils to one teacher. That's the standard, and that is the standard that even Nigeria is going on. Why is the issue? So what if we bring all the 10.1 million children estimatedly to be out of school? What would be the situation again? That means we need to come up with an innovative solution to tackle that. And that's why the Federal Ministry of Education, with support from UNICEF and funding from Global Partnership for Education, we are working with Microsoft, and we have what is called the Nigeria Learning Passport, which is going to be launched soon in Nigeria, possibly in December, this current month we are in. The Learning Passport is a learning platform that will provide opportunity for those in school and out of school to participate. All it requires is for that person to have access to a device and have access to internet. But one important feature of the Learning Passport is it works 100% offline as well. That means either you have internet connection or you don't have, in as far as you have a device to access it, you can really continue to learn offline. Assuming I'm a primary 2 student, I can really have access to Learning Passport, and I will download all the content on my device and I'll continue to learn seamlessly. Or, as I am in school, I can have access to Learning Passport with a device, either a laptop, a desktop, a phone, or my parents' phone, and I will have access to Learning Passport. And currently, the Federal Ministry of Education is also working with telcos to bring what is called the Education Bundle. The Education Bundle is going to be a data service provision by telcos to provide access to only education content. And Airtel Africa have already committed $50 million worth of data across Africa to have access to learning passport, Giga, YOMA, and all of this platform. That means the only thing required of the end user is to have the device to have access to these services, and they will have it seriously. It will interest you also to know that of these initiatives we are doing, we are thinking of these children that are on the streets. Coming back to the topic. These children are on the street. What can we do to see that we engage them? Obviously, when you go on the street in Abuja, you will see a lot of digital billboards, but we are only using them for advertisement. Why can't us establish these types of digital billboards in our communities where it's safe, that children, as they are moving around, they can see a teacher teaching. You are playing a video, so that even if they're going to spend only 5 minutes to learn something new from that digital billboard, we are okay with it, because the main aim of having education is to have access to foundational literacy and numeracy to thrive in the new era of education. So we have to really think out of the box and see how we can employ digital, equipments that we have to give access to those children. Because bringing children back to school is all about giving them access to education, and these are resources that we are wasting on the streets, for which we can really leverage them, put them in the community, put them in every other corner that we know children used to pass, so that by the time they are passing, they will be able to learn 1 or 2 skills from these digital screens. We can use it for our advertisement, but you can spare, let's say, let's propagate or let's advocate to have just 10 minutes time for education on such type of screens. We will see the change in Nigeria. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience.
Thank you very much, Madam Babagana Aminu, for your lecture, which you delivered with great passion, more like the average university teacher. We appreciate you, sir, for your passion and your zeal. Mr. Aminu is actually a member of the organizing committee of these events. He participated fully and served just like he delivered his lecture with great passion. Thank you for your commitment, and we appreciate you, sir. We've taken a lot away from your presentation, and alongside others, rest assured that we shall be making meanings out of them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also okay to give him another round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're making progress now. We're coasting home. We want to listen to somebody who is at the center of a major crusade in this country, somebody whose responsibility is directly connected with the use of technology in the prevention and the fight against corruption. I introduced him earlier, because he's an intellectual and a barrister at law, Mr. Dr. George Ebungu Abam. You're welcome to the microphone, sir. Thank you.